So here I am 2 days after I got back from Ontario and a day after the election, and I'm headed down to Southeast Ohio with Tommy. We're headed down to Southeast Ohio to kill a buck. It was the rut. We're going to use rut tactics. We're hunting Southeast Ohio. Let's do it. We're actually back onto a piece of land that was pretty big. It was fairly big. It had a lake on it, and we were back there about a little over 2¼ miles. One thing that was very different than, just 5 days previous was the amount of deer we were seeing. I was sitting in the stand all day and we were seeing deer from sunup till sundown.
There's no doubt these deer are moving. We just need them to be a little bit bigger.
Bags up, bows down.
This is my face at the beginning of a 2-mile hike back into a tree stand. What does Tommy's face look like?
There was a couple bucks in there that I would have definitely thought about shooting. However, they weren't in range. We were calling bucks in. We were rattling them in.
That last hour and a half got pretty interesting. We ended up seeing 3 bucks. And I still got deer under me. But nonetheless, second night here in Ohio, I think that one buck was a shooter. I really do. If he had his G3, that buck would have been a shooter. Hopefully I'm going to try getting out of here quietly without spooking him too bad. And we'll be back here in the morning. Cold in Ohio this morning, November 13th, and this is my 30th final day down here. I only have 3 days to come down here, but I'm trying to make the best of it. I moved my setup last night on the way out. I was over there about 60-70 yards away, but all the deer were walking behind this brush on the back side of this. We're down up. I got myself situated now where if they're down in this bottom, I can shoot them. If they're walking the edge of that hill, I can shoot them. I need to give me a shot through that thick stuff because none of the deer came down the side of that ridge. They're all using this side, so day number 3, 3rd time's a charm. Let's do it.
was about 1:30 and I get a text from Tommy. It's the last day, and he says, I had a buck just walk past me. Tall, pure white tines. I was getting excited. I was only about 300 yards away from Tommy at this point, so I knew that buck was headed my way. So I hit the rattling antlers, and about 5 minutes later, boom, here he comes.
I am seriously at a loss of words right now. I just shot right over his back. Hunted for 3 days. Waited for that buck. Finally he comes to me and I'm shaking like a leaf, and oh my God.
Despite all of this, the miss and everything, I kind of had to sit back and think about the last week and a half that I'd had. I had been to Ontario. I had had a hunt of a lifetime, one that was extremely challenging, and had harvested my first 10 point. And then a week and a half later, here I am in Southeast Ohio on public land, really just getting after it and really hunting the rut. I love the hunts that test me mentally, physically, and emotionally. I want that challenge every single day. It helps build character in a person. I don't want it the easy way, and no one that I work with wants it the easy way. Growing up deer hunting in Michigan, we were forged in an environment of challenge. So immediately, anytime we go anywhere else, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for the hardest possible way to do it. So that way when we do overcome and we are successful, it's that much sweeter. I hope you all enjoyed this episode because I enjoyed bringing it to you. Until next time, happy hunting, tight lines, and as always, stay wild.
Michigan, it's Michigan gone wild here in Michigan, where the back roads run for miles and miles with the will of a man and the heart of a child.